Hey, this is Kayla from 9CI. Thanks for clicking. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow us on SoundCloud. We have a podcast there.
Hi, this is David from 9CI, and today we're going to look at a product we did for Safe Living a while ago, the Optical Frequency Counter, the OFC1. Here we have a couple of them. And what this guy does is measures the frequency of pulsed light sources. So if you have AC power into a bulb, but the bulb's actually turning on and off 120 times a second. And we have a video about this. There's a Safe Living video about this device that shows that. So we're just going to show you how this thing works real quick and measure some sources in the home. So the first source we're going to measure is my movie projector up here. Movie projectors have a color wheel in them that chops up the light, and it's time synced with the LCD that's in there. So basically the red, green, and blue light is all time synchronized around this color wheel. So if we point this guy at the projector, you can hear the hum, the different frequencies. And if we look at the OFC display, we see it's about 2 kilohertz. Switch over to kilohertz. It's about 1.8, 1.9 kilohertz. There's 2. And I can adjust the volume on this guy. And the reason for that is that color wheel is chopping red, green, blue, red, green, blue. So if we look at different colors, we'll actually see different frequencies. White is going to show us that 2 kilohertz number. Orange is going to be about 1.2 kilohertz, and then green is a lower frequency still, because the green window on the color wheel only comes up about a third as often. So green's down at, oh yeah, there's some different frequencies. Anyway, green's down at about 1 kilohertz. Okay, now let's look at some other sources. Okay, so now we're going to look at an incandescent bulb. So this is going to be 120 hertz, and it's really pretty quiet. It makes that quiet hum. You could get in on there and get some of the sound. There's like a quiet hum from it, and that's because the incandescent bulb has to glow. So it turns on and off really slowly because it heats up and cools off. Here we have an LED bulb. And the LED, let's see if we can get it to really light up here. So the LED sound is a lot more, it's kind of a sharper sound. Still 120 hertz. No, it's got to be upside down. Still 120 hertz, but it sounds more harsh because it's a square wave. It's not a nice smooth sinusoid. It's a square wave because that LED is turning on all of a sudden and then off all of a sudden. What we'll look at is this ThinkPad. This is an older X230. Let's take a look here. So right now the screen's pretty quiet. There's no sound coming out. Not really. If we dim the screen, let's go dim. 221 hertz. If we take the screen back to full brightness, it's basically not reading any pulse light right now. So the reason for that is the way that these LED backlights dim is they actually turn the backlight on really quick and then off really quick, and it's called pulse width modulation. That's also in the video about this guy. So when you're at full brightness, the LEDs are just on all the time. It's really low eye strain. But when you dim the screen, you get that pulsed light, and if the pulsed light is too slow, it can induce headaches or that sand in your eyes feeling when you stare at a screen too long. So that is the OFC1 Optical Frequency Counter, available from Safe Living Technologies. Another little product that we did with them that's a pretty handy little guy to have.
Thanks for sticking with us. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe and leave some comments below. Tell us how we're doing. And follow us on SoundCloud. We have a podcast there. And visit us at www.9ci.ca. Thank you.